motherfucking Tom Brady. What's his finishing move?
Okay. Tom Brady.
That's that idea.
Yeah, that was just terrible. I don't know why you said that. Welcome to Choppin It Up, the ultimate conversation on culture, creativity, and everything that's got the world talking. I'm your host, KaVaughn Webb, hip-hop artist and lyrical storyteller, here to navigate the waves of pop culture and beyond. And here with me is my partner in dialogue, the visionary behind the king of VR and the titan in the Web3 space, Lance Sweatpants. What up, Lance?
What's going on, brother? What's going on?
Nothing, man. Just chilling. Together, we're here to chop up the trends and the trailblazers and timeless stories that resonate across generations. Oh my God, that shit is just wow, man. I can't say all that shit. I'm telling you. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna fucking lie. I'm not gonna say all that
That's
shit.
the intro. That's it. Cut.
Fuck it. What's good, nigga? Let's go.
What up, man?
Man, nothing, man. Just chilling for real. You know, the internet been in a frenzy, wilding, crazy shit. I can't even. Man, I ain't even getting into everything. A lot of pause moments, I will say that. We just gonna let that rock. I'm not even going any further than that. A lot of pause moments out there. But I did. You know, we're gonna dive right into it. The first thing I wanted to get into was I had this question. What did you think happened to Jordan Poole's game, or has it always been this way? After tonight, which is February 8th, the Thursday, February 8th, 2024, he played the Cleveland Cavaliers. They played the Cleveland Cavaliers, Washington. In 24 minutes, he had 0 points, 1 turnover, and he went 0 for 5. And he was booed. He was booed at home. This was at home against Cleveland, man. So, again, what has happened to Jordan Poole, or has this been him? What do you think?
I'm gonna be real. I don't know, and this ain't to really throw shade at anyone because there's a lot of people that kind of end up in this category, but I don't think he's someone that can just do it by himself. Like I don't think he needs a cast around him. If you look at him to be that option, I don't think he can be that option.
Yeah,
he needs to be around a decent team that can take the load off him. But you know what I mean. In the Warrior system, that worked kind of perfectly. Attention has to be everywhere when you're on the Warriors. You have to pay attention to Steph. You have to pay attention to Clay. You have to pay attention to Draymond. You have to pay attention to Wiggins. You got to pay attention to the whole roster. So that leaves someone as good as Jordan Poole to shine. You know what I mean? Because it's not that they're not paying attention to him, but it's just like we got other shit to worry about. We'll let Jordan Poole take those shots. We'll let Jordan Poole do what he does because we can't let Steph do that. We can't let Clay do that. So you know what I mean? I'm not saying that teams were that. I'm not even saying that was the game plan, but I just think that that's the type of player that he was. I don't think he's.
So let me ask.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me ask you this. Do you think he's better suited in a 6-man role? 100%. Because I think that's where he was having the most success. Honestly,
6-man role on a good team.
Yeah.
If you throw him on a bum ass team, expect bum ass results.
Bum results, yeah.
Like we're saying, yeah, he's on a bum ass team right now.
See, but my question also that I have for it is like, you know, towards the end, I guess the team wasn't maybe as good, but towards the end of his tenure with the Golden State Warriors, you know, he was really showing the same signs of what he's doing right now. Same thing was going on. So it was like, was this something that was gonna happen? What did the NBA figure out? Like, did they get tape on them, kind of like how they do with the rookie quarterbacks? You know, some after they get tape on them, they kind of figure them out, and they have these sophomore and you know maybe even junior year struggles, you know, third year struggles. Is this something like that Jordan Poole's going through? I don't know though, because he's been here for a couple of years. He's been here a couple of years. When they won the championship, I want to say that was at least his. I think it was even more than that. I want to say when they won the championship, that was like his third or fourth year, at least. At least.
What? He's in Zion's class, so that's like, yeah. So he's fourth, fifth year. He got drafted with Zion.
2019.
Yep.
And when they win the joint 2023, yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So, again, I mean, hey, I really do hope at some point in time he does kind of find his groove again and just can contribute on a team somewhere. He may not be able to, reach the height that he was at, but one time when he was with the Golden State Warriors, being able to, top on the mountain and get the championship. But I hope he does be able to find his groove and just be able to contribute again to a team somewhere. Get his money as a young player, because he's still a talent, and love to see him ball in the league. So it's unfortunate to see what he's going through, the struggles. But I don't know. At the same time, I mean, I'll say this: what he's going through right now and how he's balling is a lot like what I used to see when he in his rookie years.
Yeah.
Yep. There's a lot of same thing, pretty much same thing. So I don't know. That's why I said, is it him? Is it really just him? Is he a streaky player like that? Does he just get games where things just go his way? I don't know. I can't.
Because there was a couple games I know I was telling you before we even started really shooting this shit, but I was saying he started spazzing. I'm pretty sure he had a 20 or 30 point game a couple nights ago or a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I mean, it's unfortunate.
It is wild.
Definitely unfortunate. But yeah. Shout out J Poole. Hopefully gets it going again. Yeah. Somebody he reminds me of is like Jordan Clarkson. And I always wish Jordan Clarkson would have been a lot better than what he turned out to be. I'm not saying that he's not great. I think he is phenomenal for what he's been able to turn his career into, because I feel like they really want to write him off, if we want to be honest. Him and Larry Nance, they want to write them off. And Larry was like this close from he going to the because
get up
jump shot, man. Jump shot is gonna kill you if you don't if you don't want to adjust your game to the 3-point, bonanza that it is nowadays, because you know what it is. It's a 3-point league. You got to be able to shoot the 3 ball. And even if, like I said again, if you're not gonna be able to do that, still be able to knock down some shots. You got to be able to knock down jump shots.
You got to be able to hit.
Yeah, something. You got to be able to stretch the floor in some way. You know what I'm saying? So again, yeah,
it was never more evident of the 3-point league being here whenever it was Steph versus Trey the other night. That shit was
it crazy like that?
Dude, it was back and forth. Like I said, it just looked like how when we were young bulls, it would be I don't know. Tracy McGrady might go dunk one time down the court, and then if they're playing KG's team, KG's about to dunk on someone the next time down, and then T-Mac to Yao about to dunk on someone, and it's just a whole bunch of dunking back and forth. Like that's what everyone wanted. Now it was like, imagine that, but in 3-point form, and it's like, I don't even know how the fuck that happens. Like, I just feel like at this point in time, it's like, dude, just cover the 3. Give up the 2 and cover the fucking 3. Because it was like, they're giving up. Bro, I mean, granted, I'm not taking anything away from Trey or Steph, because they were making off, you know what I mean? Like, shaking shit and then putting shit up. Like, it was real wild shit. And damn, for future reference, we need to get that put that at the little middle and have the video going so we could watch the 2-minute little heater of them going back and forth while we on the live. You know what I mean? That way we can see what's going on. Because I would love to just be going crazy right now watching that. That's some trill shit.
I was about to say, when we were watching, because remember you were watching a video with me, right?
Yeah.
We were. Oh, I was on here. Yeah, I was on here. I just gotta put it on here. I just gotta put it on.
Yep.
That's what yeah, we can definitely do that. Yeah, we definitely do that.
Get that in there, and then we start really going crazy. Because I'm telling you, I just wish you could see. We could have saw like, and it's the future. That's why I said it's not like that's the one and done. That's gonna be the way these motherfuckers play. They're just gonna make a 4-point shot, bro.
You think so?
They're gonna make a 4-point shot.
4-point shot.
They're gonna make a 4-point shot.
I don't think they'll make a 4-point shot. But
the 3 is about to be.
I'll say this: Will they continue to stretch the 3-point line? I believe so. Yes, I do believe so.
They're gonna move it back. They're just gonna move it back. Fuck the 4 points. That 3 is now worth 4 basically. Because that big far.
No, they're just gonna make it work for what it is. The 3-point ball is a real game changer, man. Again, 3 possessions could be a 10-point swing, pretty much.
Oh, so now I feel you, because now this is the same thing that the fucking NFL did in terms of the extra point. Extra point was basically 2 fucking yards away. Ain't no one missing a damn extra point. So now they moved it back, and I think it's like a 20-yard maybe. So it's still some shit that a kicker shouldn't miss, but at the same time, it's not as guaranteed as what the extra used to be. So granted, that's basically that. That's basically, that's cool. So I think that's exactly what's gonna happen. Fuck the 4-point shot. They're moving that bitch back. The better you get, the better kids get.
I mean, we see it right now. You just said it. We see it consistently at this point. We see Trey, Steph, Dame. Even you'll get KD, you'll get Luka, and all these people, Kyrie. They'll pull out some deep threes, man. So again, they're gonna push it back. Trust me, they're gonna push it back. It'll be something like that, because it just makes it too. Again, it just makes the game so. I don't want to say one-dimensional, but it's definitely lopsided. I'll say. It's a lot more lopsided. You know what I mean? And if you do make the 3-pointer, you know what I'm saying, a little bit further out there, it is going to encourage people to do a little bit more in you know what I mean, in the paint type of moves or anything mid-range, take mid-range shots, different stuff like that. So
they'll really appreciate those top 3 names that you named, because those 3 won't be affected by that shit at all. Trey, Steph, and Dame, they shoot from there.
They shoot from there. Yeah, they shoot from there.
They already shoot from
there. Yep.
That's what's really wild. You'll really appreciate that shit if and when that happens, and if they're still in the league. I'm talking Dame and Steph. I feel like Trey has more to go than, as he should. I mean, I think he's 2018, you know what I mean? But regardless, I'm saying when that happens, you'll really appreciate, golly, they were doing this. Their game ain't phased at all. You'll have those people that can hit threes now. I feel like they'll kind of have like a little slump that they go under. Maybe just you shoot a 3 now. Let's push you back a couple feet. Are you still going to be able to hit it that consistently, or is the vision going to now? That bucket looks further. That bucket looks far. Ain't that many people hitting threes now. At least that'll be the point of it, to stop them from taking so many threes, not making them, but taking so many.
Yeah.
Because you'll still have teams like the Warriors who design this shit up to be, we got 5 shooters, we ain't changing.
I mean, hey man, if y'all can do it, but again, it'll be a lot more of a risk, being that it's that much further out, longer rebounds, all that type of stuff.
Yep.
We're talking fast breaks.
Long rebounds is
you know what I'm saying?
Crucial part. The long rebound is crucial.
Yeah, there's so much that factors into it. So yeah, it's something that you can consider, and I feel like it's something that we should consider, just because of the difference in, the game planning, and how the league has just turned into this 3-point league, and everybody's getting up shots. Everybody's just chucking up threes at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a 3-point battle almost. Like if you don't win the 3-point battle, you almost are gonna lose. It's just statistically you're just gonna lose. Like that's an issue. You know what I'm saying?
And then you'll see the the people the shit that gets me every time is when I'm watching it like live, because it's rare that I watch a game live.
Yeah.
I'll even say when I'm watching the highlights of games and the highlights involve this type of shit.
Yeah.
The pull up transition 3. I'm getting cussed out. When we're playing the game, I'm getting cussed out.
Yeah.
But then the thing that happened a couple games ago when I was watching the Mavericks, Luka had pulled up, or Luka, I think it might have been Kyrie. Kyrie and Luka were on a fast break or whatever, or someone and Luka were on a fast break. And they had pulled up because Luka had gone to the hoop. And I'm thinking, and the announcer had even said, and he pulled up for 3 because Luka had basically took care of the rebound. And I'm like, shit, I'm not even thinking about that at that point. That's basically like a free try. You might as well take the 3.
Yeah,
if
that's very smart.
Guaranteed the rebound, you might as well take that 3.
See, I was thinking if he let him, that's all I was thinking. If there was a man and he led him to the hoop, that's why I'll shoot it. That's the only thing I was thinking. And especially
that's basically what happened. The Bull was guarding Luka over the Bull taking the ball up the court.
Sure, yeah. So that's not the.
You know what I mean? As he's bringing the ball down the court, man's just worried about Luka. So he's like, fuck it. Luka's taller than him, so if this misses,
he wouldn't get that. Yeah, he wouldn't get that. Yeah, he should get it as well. So, yeah.
Again, going back to my point at the beginning, you're getting cussed out 5-10 years ago.
Yep.
And that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You're benched.
Yep.
You're don't do that, bro. That's not the name of the game. And it's wild. That's what is so wild. I don't think we've seen. I've been trying to think of it. I don't think we've seen like a game advance like that. That fast. I feel like. In terms of like what in football, what in baseball, what in hockey were you doing as a kid that is no longer that you were getting yelled at for, but now is the status quo, or you know what I mean, that everyone's doing it now.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anything other than that in basketball, like that 3-point, just like you called it, a fucking bonanza.
Yeah, for sure.
It took over. Like it's so crazy that the game has changed that much in 10 years. It's not like it was, it took 30 years. No, that was 10 years. Granted, they played the same game for a long time. It's not like they just started playing this way and now here comes the 3. They were playing that way for a long time, the way that they've been playing.
Yeah.
So it's not like, oh shit, this happened all of a sudden. But again, I feel like we were the end of that style of what and we're seeing that, like, obviously, like
we were the transition.
Yeah,
we were the transition. I won't say we were.
Yeah. Like you have players like, I'm not even trying to tote my own shit, but you have players like, I could do all that. Yeah. I'm a tall dude, but I can shoot. I'm getting yelled at for shooting. I'm a shooter, bro. I can shoot. I can drive. You can't stop me when I drive, but I can shoot at the same time. But because I'm so good at driving, all they ever wanted to see me do was drive. Bruh, I can shoot this shit. So, again, it's some shit that you have to. We were the transition for, because now everyone, you're expected to shoot. You know, I was getting yelled at for shooting. You get bitched at for shooting. You get looked at for
yeah.
Now, you gotta shoot. So again, it's cool. Ain't no one hating. It's just real cool to see
the evolution of the game.
Yeah, that we weren't playing. People like me, we weren't playing wrong. They weren't there to keep up.
Ahead of the time.
Ahead of the time.
Ahead of the time. Yeah, man. It's hard when people don't recognize certain things, in any type of genre. It's hard when people don't recognize it. They just have a hard time accepting it. You know what I mean? And or molding and coaching it. So I mean, if they can't accept it, then how are they going to mold it or coach it? You know what I'm saying? It's already you're already at a conflict. You know what I mean in the beginning. So yeah, right there. But yeah, man. Yeah, I mean the game has changed so much, and I mean I think that I feel like the scoring. I want to say this whole scoring movement. I guess you could say this whole scoring movement has just become like a
scoring movement.
it's because hey, it's just a thing. Like I feel like getting buckets is just like the number one objective, and it is. I get it. It's who can score the most buckets. But again, there is the other side of the ball. You don't have to just score. You can stop people from scoring. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and it is about stopping people from scoring. You're not just going to just keep on trying to outscore people. It's not, that's going to catch up to you at some point. Defense is very important. So So that's why it's just like, the versatility of a big man, I'm not even trying to take away from any of that. You know what I mean? What you were talking about, the shooting, all that stuff, like how that's all, changed. I love it. I think it's so great, but it does kind of suck, I guess, because it's like, it's so hard to guard now because it's like, oh, do I stay up on him? No, I can't stay up on him because he'll go past me. If I stay back, he'll shoot it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I going to do? You know what I'm saying? What am I going to do at that point? So it's I mean, but it's basketball. It's basketball. It's about anticipation.
Yes.
It's about, understanding, what I mean, tendencies, things that you be able to study and watch and, what I mean, just pick up on while you're out there playing. These are the things that you have to do on defense. You can't just be, I don't know, I'm not going to say people are suckers. It's like, because these people are professionals. They work hard. I'm not going to take anything away from them. But at the same time, I'm like, that it's important. I feel like defense is super important.
I just think people's offense just got way better than their defense. Like kind of like that's the theme of what we're saying. Like I just think, like you said, the offense kind of got way more heavier weighted than the defense.
Yeah.
Because as I'm trying to sit here and think, it is very tough to think of. All right, man, my matchup can do whatever the fuck he wants to do, whatever. Basically, pause. Now, how do I stop that?
Can you name me five defensive players in the league right now? Can you even name me three off the top of your head?
Yeah, like defensive. This is a great fucking point because no. Or you know what? Damn, I can't think of who the hell it is. He's a point guard, and he's someone that I should be able to name. Pretty sure he has more blocks than either Joel Embiid or...
Yeah, I think I just seen something about that. Oh, you talking about Fred VanVleet. Yeah,
yes. Fred. Shout out to my Houston Rockets, VanVleet. To me, that's fucking defense. You're a guard blocking. That's defense to me. I'm sorry. That's defense to me. I don't give a fuck. But where I'm saying is not defense is Wemby sending the shit that he be sending and then allowing the shit in that he be allowing in. Pause.
Are we really gonna sit here and say this,
brother?
I'm just saying.
You're a guard blocks.
I'm just saying. Jalen Brunson. All right, look.
How many blocks is Jalen Brunson getting?
Okay, but are you going to trust Jalen Brunson to guard your best player in the playoffs?
I feel like Jalen Brunson ain't too bad on defense.
So you're going to put Jalen Brunson on Kyrie Irving? Oh, you talking about Jalen? My bad. No, my bad. Not Jalen. I thought you was talking about Fred. We was talking about Fred.
Yeah.
We was talking about Fred. Yeah, don't disrespect my boy Jalen. Hold on. Let's just because that was going to be my next topic. We gonna talk about my Knicks, baby. They ain't my Knicks, but I'm rocking with the Knicks. I'm rocking with the Knicks.
Some Idle Town shit.
You already know. Mace, you already Mace. Mace, you already know what it is, my nigga.
You want some title?
Nah, but no, straight up though. Shout out to Knicks because I'm rocking what Jalen's doing out there. You know what I mean? He out there balling. Niggas think that it's not real, but he's out there balling. He's been doing what he's doing, and watch what he do in the playoffs. So watch out. Watch out for the Knicks, man.
Like I said, I'm definitely a speculator when it comes in.
Again, Fred VanVleet, again, like I said, are you going to put him on your best player? Again, you going to put him on Kyrie Irving in the playoffs. You're going to put him on De'Aaron Fox in the playoffs.
No. But listen to my comparison. My comparison is defense right now is basically but that's what they base defense off of blocks and then like defensive rebounds.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when we talk about blocks, there's a whole shitload of blocks that you could get. You could get the chase down blocks that are, now famous because of LeBron and shit, which people just let you get by and then smack that shit as you go by. Pause. Then there's those contested Jones, which like a Jaren Jackson is known for. Forward on forward.
Yeah.
He's gonna block you. That's defense. That's defense to me.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm talking about is we have Wemby being praised for the defense that he's playing because he's blocking 3-point shots, because he's blocking jump shots and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But then he's letting whoever I was telling you about the other day, whatever game that was, he's letting them just waltz right in the paint. And I'm talking the moves that are getting made to go into the paint are very minimal. I can't give you, you probably got 2 to 3 blocks that game, but bro, you just let up like 12 points in the paint that same game. I can't give you that defensive praise because, bro, the shit that you let up, I would have rather you let up the shit that you blocked than you know what I mean? Than fucking allow that bullshit. You're allowing people to just walk in the paint as a fucking 7'13" dude. You're 7'15". You need to stop that. There's no way you're allowing anyone to just waltz in the paint. I pray for your statistics and your blocks and your defensive rebounds. But to me, that's not the definition of defense because, like I'm saying, it's not even VanVleet. I'm just saying he's doing more of a defensive effort to me as a guard getting more blocks because that shit is definitely, first of all, he's small, pause. And I'm going to assume that most of these blocks are contested threes or contested jumpers, but as a small dude, it's a different thing if he's 7 foot because then you have to make those blocks. If your opponent, if your matchup is taking those jumpers, you have to block those shits as a 7-footer. I'm sorry, but you're not expecting a dude like VanVleet to be doing that. But again, to the overall motherfucking thing, no, I'm not putting him on. I'm not putting any of them on motherfucking Kyrie.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know who you putting on Kyrie. Who the fuck is you putting on Kyrie?
I don't think you can put anybody on Kyrie, man. Honestly, I mean.
But I guess that goes.
There's no really defensive players in the league on Kyrie. For me, that's why I say that you can't put anybody on Kyrie. I mean, Kyrie does have a counter for almost everything, but I mean, for me, maybe somebody like a little bit taller, somebody taller with a little bit longer arms so they can poke the ball away when he's like doing all that quick stuff. You know what I mean, just get in there and disrupt stuff. That's what I would try to put on a Kyrie. But again,
X him.
Don't even start. Do not even start. That's wilding. You're wilding. But again, I don't know. I'm saying when it comes to that, I don't really think there's anybody quick enough. Or I'll just say I don't really feel like there's anybody in the league who's known for just straight up and down defense. I feel like the last person we had known for defense like that was Pat Beverly, and he's getting old.
Yeah.
He's getting old. He's not doing defense. He's not guarding nobody. There's no clamps. There's no clamps right now. There's no clamps at all.
Because I'll tell you what.
At this point, I can't tell you. I don't believe so.
Getting your ankles taken is just someone telling you they're finna put the clamps on you, and then they put the clamps. That's one of the worst feelings. Pause. Clamps. And then next thing you know, you ain't doing shit. And then it's like, damn, he did put the clamps on me. the clamps came out to play.
The clamps came out to play.
Like,
No, that's
there ain't no
that's
lockup. There ain't
that's
no
what I
lockup.
said. I don't know. Again, I'm not saying that these people aren't talented. Everybody in the NBA is extremely talented. So it is difficult to say, oh, why aren't you guys playing defense? I can't say that. You know what I mean? I ain't out there playing. I don't know how hard it is, you know what I mean, to stay with some of these guys. These guys are electric, lightning fast. Yeah. So again, I do have sympathy for them, but I just do feel like there's a lack of effort on defense. And that was one of the questions I'm going to ask you. Do you feel like there's a lack of effort on defense? Do you think it's coaching, or do you think it is just a cultural phenomenon? And it's just like, we're just going to let things go because I'm not trying to become a highlight, and I'm just going to get my buckets on the other side. I'm going to just get him back on the other side. That's how we do it. We're not going to play defense. I'm going to just get him back.
I think it's more leaning towards that than anything nowadays is the defense is just another way to get offense going, basically. Mm-hmm. If that made any sense. They ain't playing defense. It's just two people get the rebound, three of y'all start going to the hoop.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's like, bruh. And then I feel like you'll see more of that. You do see more of that in that AAU portal. That's just that's glorified one-on-one AAU.
Mm-hmm. I have to look into what's going on with that whole thing. Like, I just want to see what people are running. I just want to see what people are running.
It shit looks like and1.
I just want to see what the demons are looking like. What's going on with Miles? I wonder if Miles finally got traded. Did he finally get traded?
Miles? Who the fuck is Miles? Oh, Miles Turner.
He snapped.
Oh, Miles Bridges.
Yeah, last two games, 45 points. He had 45 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. And the game before that, 41 points, 4 assists, 5 3-pointers made. He snapped.
What's going on with him?
He's trying to get traded.
He's trying to get traded, but who was in attendance?
He's trying to get traded, so I know he's trying to show them niggas that he can still play. Because I know that people got questions.
I know what that was. That was a thick ass red bone up in that joint.
No, he's trying to make his way to the Suns because they want to make this
soft ass.
Yo, he want to make this run. He want to make this
That's
run.
what's going on.
He wants to make a run of the championship, man. That's what he's trying to do.
It could be.
Shout out Miles, man. I'm just happy Miles is back in the league and he's able to play. You know what I mean? Because shoot, a lot of people do not make it out of situations like Miles was in. A lot of people do not, honestly.
Nah.
And that's just true.
Someone got to fuck with him in the league for real. Because like you're saying, that you don't get out of that.
Yeah, I'm hoping. Like I said, I'm hoping he does get to the Suns. I mean, they need depth, so I don't know how they're going to get him. I don't know. I just hope they don't lose any more people because they need to keep the people they.
Yeah, they don't have shit to offer.
Yeah, they don't have anything to offer really.
They can't lose shit. Yeah, they're in a weird situation.
Yeah, they snap, so I guess they snapping. So, yeah. Okay, it's funny. He went on there and snapped. I'm going to definitely check that Monique joint when I get a chance.
Yeah, I'm watching that after we get done.
They're basically saying that, what's it called? Monique went on there and confirmed everything that Kat said. It's going down out there. It's going down.
So, motherfuckers, this is a good topic. Everyone's about to start going on Shay to just we getting this shit off our chest.
Chill out.
That's a good platform. This is dangerous, but this
it is dangerous. That's what I'm saying. It's getting dangerous.
This is dangerous.
Dangerous.
I mean, what's going on with the world? We got Alex Jones on Twitter again. So I mean,
Alex Jones on Twitter.
it seems like the right time to just let this shit fly.
Elon Letty on Twitter. Elon Letty back on Twitter with Kanye. What did Kanye talk to him or something?
Oh, bro, that's Alex Jones back on Twitter. Have you seen Tucker Carlson? He's doing strictly Twitter content now. He don't do left CNN. He's doing strictly Twitter content.
No, everybody's on the independent shit, man. That's some crazy shit. That's what I'm saying. Everybody on the independent right now.
Bro,
That's
he
what
just
it
interviewed
is.
Vladimir Putin in Russia.
Yeah, we are going to relax.
That's what he just did.
We're gonna relax because
We're not talking about that, but yeah, I'm just saying that's the real media. Pause or that's the scary media. That's because that's to me. We're getting. Hold on, let me take a listen. That's not me. Don't shoot me. Don't kill me. It's the Tito.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like I said, but I will say again, I will comment on the fact that he's even doing that on Twitter, YouTube, anything that he's doing that on, because again, everybody's going independent, man. Everybody is going and doing their own thing, and I think it's a great thing. People should, honestly look into trying to, do whatever they want to do, whatever it is that they're trying to, get after. That's why we on this podcast right now, snapping.
Yeah,
trying to get after.
But 1,000,000%. Because another thing to think about is, what does that tell you about the credibility of those places that they're trying to separate from? It used to just be, let's go get a job at CNN. Oh, I'm a journalist. Let me just go get a job at ABC. Oh, I'm a journalist. Let me just go work at Fox. Now it's like, oh, I got the wave. I got more motion than they do. I got more. You know what I mean? A lot of people now are people themselves. Their social media accounts, which is basically everything that anything fucking monetize or is looked at nowadays to monetize.
Mm-hmm.
I think Joe Rogan has more views than I think it's like NBC or whatever, like their shows, their news. He has more views than them. So what does that tell you about motherfuckers? Ain't even. It's just a wild time, like you said. They're going independent, but it's like more power to you to be. Let's all be independent, but it's also like, look at what the fuck is going on within those goddamn institutions that we're not trying to be a part of anymore. It used to be the quo.
I don't think there's actually any issue with it, honestly, man. I think people still do go there to get their credibility. I mean, you go there, you build your name up, and then you're able to do that type of thing. So again, everybody works hand in hand. I just think that these people are honestly, if you really want to be honest, a lot of these people who did this are employees of these companies because they're at the end of their careers and they needed something to transition to. Luckily, the YouTube and the internet age is, in this same situation where like it lined up, where they were able to transition smoothly. So it's a great thing. That's why I said it's awesome that we're all able to do this independently. That's why I'm really happy about it. But at the same time, there's nothing wrong with the majors. I mean, Pat Mack, what he did. He went from the major, like being on there as an anchor, went bet on himself. Nothing wrong with that. Doing your thing. Killed it out there on the YouTube platform. And what did they say? You want that bread? And he said, "What? Of course, I'm gonna take care of my family and do my thing. So of course, I would do something like that. Anybody would do something like that. So that's why I say the majors are still the majors. There's nothing wrong with that.
I think it has to do with more. I guess what I'm saying is more or less the credibility that you do build. Because I think that those people, Alex Jones, Tucker Carlson, etc., Kanye, they already have this. They're gonna say the real shit regardless. Someone who's like, I feel like now's the time to be like. To spit that real.
Well, I feel like those are those are people that have always been like that. Kanye's been like that in here since he was working with the majors and since he's not. It's been the same thing. So all of them been the same way. Alex Jones been spazzing since he came on the scene. So and I mean I'm sure I could say the same for Tucker. So I mean again, it's just great. The internet age, it's a great thing.
Wow.
It's so different. I never knew that it would be something like this. But it's crazy because it's just there's so much opportunity. I'll say there's so much opportunity.
Ain't it weird how it feels like it's kind of just this is the second phase of the internet age starting again.
Yeah. I
Shit is
definitely would say that
wild.
this is not the 2000s, that 1990s internet age type thing.
This
This is
is
not that
let's
going
make money
into.
up here.
Yeah,
Let's
this
make
is a
money up here out of
yeah,
nothing.
yeah. I mean, out of nothing, bro. It is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Out of
It's
nothing.
wild.
You know.
It's fucking beautiful. It's
No, it's crazy.
I
It's
caught
crazy.
myself either today or yesterday. It might have been today.
Hmm.
Just purchasing the shit that I needed. You know,
Yep,
uh,
yep, yep.
podcasts and shit. But it was like, yo, there was never a point in my life, never a point in my life prior to 2021,
Hmm.
um, where I could just go, me personally, where I could just go do my own shit and make some bread on the side.
Yeah.
How to go in and like, obviously you got your drop shipping, you got all that weird shit, but that shit never, I couldn't get into. I don't know why. I never could.
Hmm.
And this crypto slash decentralization slash whatever the fuck you want to call it, Web3.
Yep.
It's like, damn, this is the internet again. This is
Yep.
the circle. This is like we're saying, making money appear out of nowhere.
Yep.
But it all, if you think about it long enough, and you get high enough, and you get drunk enough, and you think long enough, it all makes sense in a way. Like, because we are in this new era. We
Yeah.
just talked about the NBA moving into 3-point shots, and that shit's weird. Look at
Hmm.
what the fuck we do. That shit's weird.
Yeah.
New. It's the new.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a different financial system. I don't really think it's. I mean, it's amazing. The technology is
Yeah.
amazing. I mean, look at what we're doing right now. Like being able to video conference from two different places, just sit here and talk. Interface no problem seamlessly. It's not lagging or nothing. We're right here. You know what I'm saying? So imagine that. I couldn't even imagine that when I was because a kid. When I first got my first phone. There was no such thing like this. So I would never think that anything like this would be possible. So, but yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not like it's not like I'm that old where I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Obviously, we were going towards the future, but it's just like,
Yeah.
dang, just looking back on it now, it's like, wow.
We're the last of the what they call it, the last of the Mohicans.
Mohican, definitely, yeah, because I mean, we did.
Yeah.
I still use a calculator. In school, like an actual joint, You know what
Yep.
I'm saying?
We are the
Yeah.
last of the Mohicans, guys.
Yeah, people.
But it's wild. Like, this shit's about, man, this shit.
I wonder what it is like to grow up like fully immersed in this technology. Like, I just wonder
Brother.
what it's like.
Yeah, I'll ask my son tomorrow. Like, dog, it has to be.
Mhm.
And I guess you kind of see it. They're so they're just smart, bro. Like, for better or for worse, they're smart.
Yeah.
9 years old, because of this technology, 9 years old might be the new 15. Might be the new 13. You might be a teenager when you're 9. That might be some weird shit to say, but like, yo, kids are allowed to drink in other countries at the age of like 14, 15. That's some crazy shit to us. We would never allow that, but that's just. But with all this access, it's crazy, bro. It's like you said, you could we could just take one aspect, and that's just video games. Just imagine growing up with if you go to console, the PCs that you have to choose from can display breathtaking graphics, instant, with a good Wi-Fi connection, no lag experience at all.
Yeah.
You got the PS5 at its height, connected to the best TV and the best whatever to make that display pop. It's crazy. From Madden to the craziest like RPG or first person shooter game. we grew up, them shits was still pixelated. PlayStation 1.
Crazy, yeah, exactly.
Now, and we weren't, because our parents had the Palm. They had the.
Yeah, exactly.
We grew up kind of privileged.
Yep.
But now it's like those are just console. Now let's throw on these glasses. Now let's just go to a different world. Like now, that's the difference. Is that, and again, that's where my son's at. That shit is. And again, this ain't, hey yo, let's let everyone do this. You got to do the VR responsibly. You know what I'm saying? Set some strict ass guidelines, especially for the youth. It's still the Wild West. Should be going down. Like, you know what I mean? That weird shit is still afoot. But it's again.
I mean, video any of these realms, any of these industries, it just happens, man.
But to be able to be that immersed in a video game, for that to be normal, it has to be so wild to just think about. I saw a video today. It was like from 1993 or some shit, and it was a dude putting on like one of his VR like prototypes. Bro, this shit was like it looked like a big ass mascot helmet. Doof. Yeah, but it was the same shit that I'm doing right now. Controller in one hand, he was out here shooting. He had his friend put one on across the room. Doof. And now they're in a different world.
No way.
But it was so pixelated. It was literally like PS1 graphics. But that's now we're at the point where we're so privileged. We're so privileged in the sense of, yeah, these VR graphics might not be the best, but bruh, the immersion is where it's at. And I think that's a whole new realm of gaming that we're not used to.
Yep. We're
not used to fully being immersed in this shit. Whereas these kids, again, they're growing up in it. Yeah. And that's what's so beautiful, again, is like they're going to be the ones that start developing this shit, start pushing it forward. And it's like to grow up in that, I can only imagine where we're headed.
Yeah, the experience. What is the experience? I wonder what the experience is. My experience was playing outside. You know, their experience is going to be playing
outside, inside. Playing outside, inside. They're going to be inside in a different world outside.
Yeah, playing in a different world.
Yep.
So
it's different, man.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. It's crazy to think about it. But man, yeah, man, we sitting here about 55 minutes of the hour, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up here.
Definitely, I like that.
Yeah, man, it always does when you're having good conversations. So you already know it's been good. You already know who it is. It's your boy KaVaughn Webb. This is my man's Lance Sweatpants. You got anything to say to him, Lance?
No, sir.
Hey, man, sir. Well, tonight's been swell. You know, sitting here chopping it up with my mans. We're going to catch y'all on the next one. Holla at you. Peace.
Yes, sir. Peace out, brother.
Baking all this bread, that's the I chase. Ice all on my neck like a hot day. Give me my respect like LeBron says.